Detectives from the homicide department have now taken over the Rita Waeni murder case investigation. This comes as a planned autopsy on the recovered head, believed to be of the deceased university student, was postponed. The state is also set to charge John Matara, the main suspect in the murder of Starlet Wahu, this week after completing investigations into her case. And as Brenda Wanga now reports, these two cases are just the latest in what is now turning out to be a worrying trend of cases of femicide in the country.
Investigations into the murder of university student Rita Waeni have kicked into top gear, with the homicide department now taking over the lead in the probe. The family of the deceased, however, will have to wait a little bit longer to find out when they can lay her to rest, as the identity of the head recovered is yet to be determined. The last few weeks have seen cases of murders of women and girls reported across the country, a situation that has raised concern over the general safety.
No girl, no woman out there, or even no human being should be murdered, in whatever reasons, So there is no reason whatsoever to kill anybody.
Data collected by Africa Uncensored and Odipodev indicates that the cases of femicide in the country have been increasing over the years, as women across all age sets are being murdered by people close or known to them. The numbers drawn from as far back as 2016 show that no less than 500 women and girls have been murdered since 2016. In 2016, 20 cases were recorded from media reports, 75 in 2017, while 2018 was the worst year for women and girls, with 95 cases reported. 79 cases were reported in 2019, and last year saw the third highest number of femicide cases at 75.
The numbers keep going up. One, it's either the crimes have increased, or we have access to information easily, or the society, there's something which has just shifted, where now we are exhibiting a lot of hate amongst ourselves, a lot of hate relationships. We are unable to resolve issues,
The reports also indicates that the women are being killed by people known to them. 241 of the murders were carried out by husbands, 130 by boyfriends, 99 by strangers or people unknown to the women and girls, while other culprits include friends, ex-husbands and boyfriends, as well as family members. 80% of these murders taking place at home or places where the victims and the perpetrators shared a living space. The data further details that a majority of the women were killed by either being knifed or hacked, while 119 were hit with blunt force. Others were strangled, while 64 others were killed through other means. The femicide cases also cut through different age groups, with women aged between 18 and 35 forming the bulk of those killed.
Because for a long time, we've been looking at these things and blaming the women, victim blaming. We're always blaming the victim, even those who we have not heard their story. We've had all this manner of castigations against Wahu and the latest, is it Waeni? They are not there to tell their story. We are purporting to tell their story. And what we are forgetting is that we are adding pain to injury.
The process of seeking justice for the murdered women has also been recorded as being slow. The families of some victims, like that of the late university student Cynthia Chelagat, had to wait for 4 years for justice to be served. The families of Starlet Wahu, Waeni, now begin that search for justice as well. The main suspect in the murder of Wahu, John Matara, is set to be charged later this week, as investigations into the murder are now complete and the file has been handed over to the Director of Public Prosecutions for approval. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV.